Best keep up with your weapon maintenance. You're entrusting your life to that thing after all.
It'd be nice to go to sleep without worrying about what'll come tomorrow.
Wanderers are pretty common in this day and age.
The children remain innocent and unflappable.
This town has gotten bigger, now that I think about it. I wonder if that's thanks to Lord...
Lord Eugene is way too strict. They say a bunch of his soldiers ran off on him. Lord Shunyo becomes a different person when he drinks. Lords Guan Yu and Jiang Fei...
I hear the way Lord Zhonghe fights is a sight to behold.
That's something else.
Let's see if we can catch up.
I'm ready! I'm gonna catch you!
This is a familiar sight. I remember when you first came to the village. The child we've taken in is just like you when you arrived. You were sitting there on your own, looking dazed. Your eyes were empty, as if you weren't even there. So I started chopping river rocks in half with my bare hands, just to get a reaction out of you. These children playing here know nothing of the world beyond the village. I was just like them. But not you. You wound up in our village after losing your parents to war. How could you simply forget all that and join our games? And that wasn't the half of it. You had to learn how to fight and become a guardian of peace. I couldn't begin to fathom what was in your heart, but I decided I was going to look after you anyway. Ziluan, I am proud of what I am. Proud to be a guardian of peace. And if maintaining peace means getting my hands dirty, I am ready to do just that. But when I look at these children, I can't help hoping that they won't grow up like us. Is that arrogant of me? Do you think? I want us to be the end of it. The last guardians of peace. I dream of a day when the realm doesn't need people like us anymore. I don't think it's foolish to want that. And because of you, Ziluan, I think that dream might come true.
Everything's gone.
Yeah. That's right.
I hear the way Lord Zhonghe fights is a sight to behold. Hope I get to witness it someday.
Xiao Pei is far smaller than the price we shall pay in lost trade if we are defeated. Xiao Pei is surrounded by so many waterways.
The castle's imposing visage is the only...
Here, the town's stonemason.
Xiao Pei is far smaller than the price we shall.
The scars left by Luibu's assault truly run deep.
Everything's gotten so expensive.
Get out of the way, Ziluan. Listen to us. It has to be done for the sake of the village.
What is this? What's going on?
Bailuan. And you're here too, Chuhe.
Does the village chief know what you're trying to do?
He does. The child they brought here is related to those rebels, the ones being hunted down by the Han. If the Han find out we're harboring the blood of traitors, we'll be considered traitors too. But Ziluan...
Ziluan. Please, just hear him out. That child...
No, stay as you are, Ziluan. Have you all forgotten our duty? We are bound to bring peace to the realm, to protect it. We are not here to serve the Han, least of all when it would require handing over an innocent child to be put to the sword.
We know that. But if we don't give them this child, every man and woman in this village will suffer the same fate.
So instead of doing what's right, you'd rather live in a world where the Han can kill anyone who disobeys them? Listen to me, all of you. There was once a hermit who helped Emperor Gaozu found the Han Dynasty. That hermit was our forefather, the original Guardian of Peace. His goal was to find those who possessed the right qualities and teach them how to preserve peace in the realm. It was never to submit to the whims of a dying kingdom, to slaughter the weak and those deemed enemies by virtue of their birth. The Han is in its death throes. It cannot be saved, not by us nor anyone. Now is the time to stand up against it, to fulfill our true duty as guardians of peace. We must find the hero of this age and bring peace back to this land. Come, let us talk to the chief. Together, we can decide what should be done.
Storm clouds are gathering, and the sky is growing dark. I always knew it wouldn't end with the village's destruction. Ziluan, this is your last chance to turn back. This may sound strange coming from the one who set you on this path, but what awaits you is likely a past better left forgotten. I won't force you to do anything that you don't want to, least of all for my benefit. So your resolve remains unshaken. You are truly a strong man, Ziluan. Truth be told, sometimes I wonder if I've done the right thing. Perhaps it would have been better if your past had stayed forgotten. And yet, I couldn't help but try to achieve something my father never could. I thought that perhaps that I could finally claim to have surpassed my father, the man they called a saint. In the end, this has all been for my own selfish ends. Forgive me. Maybe it would have been better if you had never met me. Still, it's you who wants to confront your past. I set you on that course, and I cannot turn away from you now. This is my responsibility, and I will not abandon it.
I hear the way Lord Zhonghe fights is a sight to
Well... That's right.
Not many people can read and write. The few who can ought to make that their weapon.
Everything's gotten so expensive.
Thank you.
Ziluan, you did well to stand up against them. It took some convincing, but the chief finally agreed that our decision was the correct one. We saved the child's life, but now comes the hard part. We must fool the Han and convince them the child does not exist. If he were to be found here, the village would be in great danger. And of course you know that not everyone was happy with what you did. But listen, Ziluan. This was not a mistake. I have been preparing for this moment. It simply arrived sooner than I had expected. It is time to begin our mission. We must find the hero of the age, a man to whom we can pledge our support. Juha, Ziluan, will you lend me your strength and become my wings?
You didn't need to call us here for that. I've already decided. The three of us are going to make our dream of peace come true.
I believe it. With the strongest warriors in the village at my side, I know we can succeed. But promise me, both of you. Once you have found the hero of the age, you must tell me. Then together, we will give him our support and build a new world of peace.
Ziluan. Thank you. I was frozen, unsure what to do. It seems I was more constrained by the village and its regulations than I had thought. This is the true face of the village's strongest warrior, who has reaped the ambitions of so many. How weak I am compared to you. Surprised? You didn't expect me to admit to any weaknesses, I bet. But I feel like I can tell you now, because I know I can trust you. Your ancestors lived outside both the rules of the village and the reign of the Han. I've been told they were a proud people. The truth is, there was never any reason to tie yourself to the village. You always had the means to leave. You have the freedom to fly far, far away from this place, wherever your destiny might lead you. I want to go on that journey with you, and Bailuan too. Into a world of peace, where we can all soar free.
Yeah.
Not many people can read and write. The few who can.
I ran into Lord Wang Gai outside the city. Think I can tell people I met him?
How should I know? You're asking.
Lord Wang Gai outside the city. Think I can tell people I met him?
Not many people can read and write. The few who can.
Huh? Thank you.
Bailuan, we've confirmed that the invaders are government forces. They already have the village completely surrounded.
How? What happened to our scouts? And even if they have somehow discovered the child's existence, how did they mobilize so quickly?
An informant. Perhaps someone who disagreed with the position you took.
You mean a traitor in the village? Someone rebelling against my decision?
You all need to run. I'll buy us some time.
Jua, you can't...
Please, Bailuan. Look after Ziluan. He was never just a stray we took in. He's so much more precious than that. Now listen. I am the strongest fighter in this village, and you two will only get in my way. Do not try to follow me. You have to live, Ziluan. Live, and create the world we dreamed of.
Jua, wait! Foolish girl! Ziluan, after her! I cannot fly with only one of my wings. We have to save her!
Chuha entrusted you with her dream. She knew she would never be able to realize that dream. Yet she believed he would make it come to pass. Perhaps my father believed something similar. But Chuha survived, and she appeared before you. Does that mean... No. He couldn't. Things are drawing to a close, Ziluan, and I will be at your side until the end.
Everything's gotten so expensive. I better choose carefully here.
Let's begin.
Fine.
Now then.
Not bad.
It is I, Sun Shangsheng, the Bow Maiden.
We can do it!
Go!
First, we defeat Liu Yao.
Then we lay the foundations for our kingdom! Rally your resolve! To battle!
Taishi Ci is an officer to watch out for. Though word is that Liu Yao isn't using him to his full potential. This is the weakness that we will exploit. We will attack them not in body, but in mind.
Situation. The enemy officer has been defeated. Take that! Oh my God! Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
The enemy's assault is relentless. Why won't Lord Liu Yao send Lord Taishi Ci out to the front lines?
It seems Liu Yao does have a plan for Taishi Ci, after all. Holding him back will make their defenses very hard to break. We must dominate the front line to draw out Taishi Ci. Focus all our forces on taking enemy bases. Now, advance!
Got this! All my might!
It's even metal.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I am under strict orders to guard this position, but I refuse to watch any more of my allies fall. I shall apologize to Lord Liu Yao after the battle, but right now, we must move swiftly to aid the others. Forward march!
Good. We have drawn out Taishi Ci. Now is our chance to take the critical position he was guarding. We must march swiftly and avoid any unnecessary fighting along the way. Now, advance! Now, advance!
Ah, so that's Taishi Ci. He certainly looks to be a cut above the rest. I should be the one to handle this. Everyone, stay back and be on your guard. Time to advance!
That's it. Lord Taishi Ci is on the move. Let's follow him. We march at once!
You must be their leader, Lord Sun Sua. Let our blades clash to decide a victor.
So it's to be an honest one-on-one duel. I accept. Don't hold anything back.
This is how we do it. Take this.
I will slay as many officers as necessary to fulfill my duty.
This isn't good. I can't lose here. Not now. Right!
Take this!
I just don't make enemy officers like they used to.
An opening! I know how to get the job done. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Good. Now we are ready to execute the plan. Spread rumors among the enemy that Taishi Ci has betrayed them and surrendered to our side. We must take this opportunity to drive a wedge between Liu Yao and Tai Shi Ci.
Reporting, my lord! Lord Tai Shi Ci has betrayed us! He has already surrendered to Sun Tzu!
I suspected treachery the moment he defied my orders. Tai Shi Ci must have given that crucial position to the enemy to curry favor.
I can't believe it. How could Lord Tai Shi Ci betray us?
Let's go.
It seems the enemy ranks have fallen into disarray. Tai Shi Ci must have been a very important figure among their forces. But we must stay focused. We can use this advantage to take the remaining enemy bases.
Oh, damn. They've managed to sneak around behind us. This puts Lord Liu Yao in danger. I must hurry back. Forward march!
Things are proceeding well. Keep it up.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The tide flows in our favor. Onward! Press the attack all the way to Liu Yao! Time to advance!
Lord Liu Yao! Sun Tzu's forces are unstoppable. I will defend the stronghold. Please escape while there is still time.
Your ploy. Advantage of them to opening the gates and welcoming the enemy inside.
There we go.
I cannot believe a word that comes from the mouth of Tai Shi Ci. Do not open the gates under any circumstances.
Lord Liu Yao, do not trust me at my word.
Let's go.
I have no choice. With this gate at my back, I will fight them to the last man.
This is not working out. Is my training not enough?
Let's go. Take this.
With a solid stratagem, I challenge you to battle.
Looking rough.
Excellent timing. Mind lending me a hand?
Let's go.
The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is out. The enemy officer has been defeated. They're just starting to get good! Especially now that you're here.
Looking rough.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
My strength.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
One down. Many more to go. Got this.
The enemy officer has been
How did my
defeated.
perfect plan fail?
Let's go.
You did good! You never fail to amaze me.
You've come. There is little to worry about with your presence here.
Looking rough.
officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours.
You just don't make enemy officers like they used to.
Let's go. Let's go.
They've engaged the enemy over there. We're heading to back them up.
Start the advance.
Taking this area. I have defeated the enemy
We've taken
officer.
over all the bases in this area. Now, we just need to rendezvous with Sun Tzu and defeat Liu Yao.
The time has come.
Unbearable circumstances. We cannot afford to incur further losses.
Can't believe this. I have defeated the enemy officer. Gotta focus for this one. I have defeated the enemy officer. Gotta focus for this one. I believe in you.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been
Our
defeated.
troops are in high spirits.
The enemy officer.
No one
been
can
defeated.
match our skill. Time to act.
Take this.
Superb. You
The
never
enemy
fail to
officer
impress me with your
has
feats.
been defeated.
Take this.
I cannot fail. For the sake of those who believe in me. I am Taishi Tzu. As an officer under Lord Liu Yao's command, I have been tasked with guarding these lands.
This is not working out. Was my training not enough?
Hey, Taijutsu.
Come fight me.
It looks like they've closed the gates behind you. Are you willing to fight for them even now?
Of course. It is only natural that a servant be willing to sacrifice himself to protect his master.
The enemy
I like your
officer
attitude.
has been defeated. That's how you feel. Then we'll have to fight till only one remains standing.
Excellent timing. Do you mind lending me a hand?
It's you. The enemy officer
It is a strange
has been
twist
defeated.
of fate that has brought us both to this battle.
Take this. An opening. Let's go.
Looking rough. Turn the tables.
An opening. An opening. I've been waiting for this. An opening. Easy. I see you. An opening. Got you. Now, follow my might. Take this, let's go. Superb. You never fail to impress me with your feats. An opening. An opening. Time to act. Time to attack. Superb fighting. The enemy officer has been defeated.
The trust of all.
Impressive indeed. Losing a battle fought with all of one's strength is no cause for regret.
He has talent, but is not arrogant. No words can break his convictions. Commendable fellow indeed, this Taishitsu.
Looking rough.
Bring him down.
I shall teach you all personally. Ready yourself.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
This is exciting. We have no equals. Get ready now. Get ready now. Open it. Turn the tape.
Situation. The enemy officer has been defeated. All my might.
Ready yourself.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Just you wait, Sun Tzu. The wind will not blow in your favor forever.
They finally defeated Liu Yao.
And now, yes, it's starting to take shape. A kingdom of our own.
You're not going to restrain me. Why treat a defeated officer in such a way?
Why? Now that's a strange question. It's because you fought for Liu Yao right to the end, regardless of how you were treated by him. I can't bind such an honorable man.
You...
I, for one, admire that kind of mindset, Taishitsu. And so I want you to join us. I think you could make a strong addition to our forces.
Well, I am impressed. You know, I have met many warriors in my life. But you're the first to come and say something like that to my face. It would be wrong to brush off such an offer. From this moment on, I, Taishi Su, will serve the Sun clan.
Thanks, Taishitsu. It's good to have you on board.
Aye. Well, then, if I may, I would like to have an opportunity to prove my loyalty. I want to gather my troops who have dispersed. They are all tough soldiers. I expect they will also be willing to follow someone like yourself.
Is that so? Well, we'll need all the help we can get.
Hold on, Lord Sunsa. You are placing faith in a man who was an enemy just moments ago. He may use this as an opportunity to escape, or try to drag us into a trap.
Chengpu. He said he's with us, so whoever he served before is irrelevant. He's now our ally, and I don't want to doubt one of my own men.
Sun Tzu. I understand that, but Lord Chengpu is right. We don't know what might happen.
Then send some troops along with me to watch over me. I swear that I will not betray Lord Sun Tzu's trust. I assure you, I will return here with my troops in tow. Until then, I must ask for your patience.
With Liu Yao having fled, Xia is now ours. But even with our newly acquired base, we're still nothing but a minor force in Jiangdong.
Agreed. Unless we do something, we'll be targeted by the other factions.
Then it's simple. We'll take out all of them, take their territory, and then continue building up our domain.
We will need a more precise plan than that. How do you propose we defeat them? It appears that the Shan Yue leader, Yan Baihu, considers us a threat, as he has formed an alliance with the governor of Kueiji, Wang Lang.
Do you know who the Shan Yue are? I can tell you about them if you need me to. You seem eager to know. Well, the Shan Yue are a group based in the hills of Yang Province. They've been a nuisance to us for some time, causing trouble, picking fights, things like that.
It is rumored that the governor of Wu, Zhigong, has sought shelter under Yan Baihu. If they joined up with Wang Lang's army, it will be difficult to take them head-on.
Then we should absorb the remnants of Bu Yao's forces before we begin. That way, we can reorganize and strengthen our army.
Momentum is also important, is it not? If we wait too long, they could start attacking us.
Even so, troop numbers are critical. If only we had a way to quickly replenish our losses.
You needn't worry about having to reorganize the remnants. I have returned from my mission. I have gathered my troops and the remnants of Liu Yao's forces. They are now awaiting orders outside the castle. It would be best for you to go and see them for yourselves, but in any case, you should be able to mobilize more quickly now.
Thanks, Taishitsu. We owe you for this.
We do need to see how many new troops we have, but I suspect there will be enough for us to launch an attack on Wu. It seems your generosity has benefited us greatly once again.
No, I didn't do anything. This is all thanks to Taishitsu keeping his word. Anyway, there's no time to waste. Let's get ready!